Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to get a little festive. We are going to go ahead and start off with the eyes, and today we are going to be using a little bit of a concealer to prime the eyes. We are going to be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. And then you do want to go ahead and take a foundation brush and just go ahead and smooth that on out. And to set that concealer, you could take any translucent powder. I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder today to go ahead and set for a nice, clean, smooth base. And then once that is all set, I am going to go ahead and show you guys a picture of my inspiration for today. Her Instagram name is Tempest Taylor, I believe is how you pronounce it. And that's my inspiration because I just fell in love with the candy cane look. And then we are going to be using only one eyeshadow palette for today. It's the Morphe and James Charles collab. And we're going to go ahead and take that cherry red shade, and we're just going to go ahead and just stamp it onto our eyelid base. And you do want to make sure you just stamp it all over the eyelid. You don't want to start blending just yet because you want to make sure you do get that color payoff before you start blending. And then you do want to go ahead and do the same thing to your other eye. And then once you do have that first layer already stamped out on the eyelid, you want to go ahead and start blending that out very softly. You do want to take the tip of your blending brush and just gently shade. And you do want to remember to take your time and just blend. And then you do want to go ahead and take a smaller precision brush and take that orangey shade right above the red and go ahead and blend it out in the crease. And to make sure everything is blended seamlessly, you do want to go ahead and take that blending brush we did use before with the red and just go ahead and blend out those edges. And instead of taking concealer to carve out our line, we are going to go ahead and take a makeup remover wipe and just clean it up just a little bit, because if we did add concealer on top of this red right now, it would leave a pinkish hue, and that's not what we want. And now we're going to go ahead and take that same Maybelline concealer and just go ahead and carve out our eyelid. Now we're going to go ahead and dip back into that James Charles palette and take that beautiful white shade and just go ahead and stamp it all over our eyelid. And if you do not tap it out, you will see there's a ton of fallout, which is perfectly fine. But you do want to go ahead and make sure you tap the pan after you do dip into that shade. And once you do have everything pressed onto your eyelid, you do want to go ahead and take that blending brush, dip back into that red shade, and just go ahead and blend out those edges. And once you do have everything blended, you do want to go ahead and take a makeup remover wipe and just go ahead and clean up all of that fallout. And go ahead and sharpen up that line. And then once everything is cleaned up, you do want to go ahead and take that red shade once again and go ahead and put it on the outer crease to go ahead and smoke it out and make sure everything is more blown out rather than just splotchy. And then you do want to go ahead and take any black eyeliner. I am using an e.l.f. eyeliner. I forgot the name of it, but I will go ahead and link every product I am using down below. But you do want to go ahead and create a wing. And as we all know, once you start off small, somehow it just gets thicker and thicker. And next thing you know, half your eyelid's gone. But this is the wing I did go ahead and use for today. Now we're going to go ahead and take the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I did want to go ahead and use a gold shaded instead of a silver just because I did want it to pop just a little bit more. But we're going to go ahead and put that on the outer crease. So now you do want to go ahead and take any black mascara you do have and just go ahead and coat your top lashes. And now we're going to go ahead and go from no lashes to lashes. I did use the Ardell Wispy lashes, but any nice fluttery lash will do for today. So we are going to go ahead and take the Benefit POREfessional primer, go ahead and warm it up between our fingers, and go ahead and apply it all over our T-zone because we do want to have a smooth base for our foundation, and these craters need to be hidden. And then once that primer is sat on our face for about 3 to 5 minutes, we are going to go ahead and take the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation and go ahead and dot it all over our face before we do apply with a kabuki brush. And for some reason, I was feeling a little bit more full coverage today, so we are going in with a second layer, just so we can have a nice, perfect matte base. And then in a couple of seconds, you'll notice where I just saw the eyeliner hit my eyelid. Your girl was not having a good day. But that is okay. You go ahead and wait till it dries, and then I'm pretty sure off camera, I did take a Q-tip and just go ahead and basically buff it out, and it came out almost perfectly. So now we are going to go ahead and go back in with that Maybelline concealer and just go ahead and apply it underneath our eyes. I honestly forgot how good this concealer was. It's almost like an oldie but a goodie on how much full coverage and brightening of the under eyes it does do. So now you do want to go ahead and take any concealer brush and just go ahead and buff out the edges first. You do want to save the inner corner for last because you do want it to be just a little bit longer, because the longer it sits there, the longer coverage it will uphold on the face. So now to go ahead and set the under eyes, you do want to go ahead and take the MAC Pro Emphasize and the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shade Lyric to go ahead and set the under eyes. Oop, I just keep repeating myself, but you know what I mean. And you do want to make sure you do go ahead and press that underneath your eyes, going back and forth, because if you just go in one motion, it'll definitely crease on you. So just make sure you do press lightly back and forth to make sure everything is set perfectly for you. And now we are going to go ahead and take the MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder once again, and just go ahead and apply it all over the face. All over the face. All over the face. And now for my favorite part of the face. We are going to go ahead and bronze our face. We're going to be using the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. I'm going to go ahead and use that bottom sculpt shade as well as that top highlighting shade when we do highlight the face. But for now, we are going to go ahead and stamp it all over our face to go ahead and give us that nice blown out bronze glow. And for some reason, that brush wasn't doing the job for me, so we are going to go ahead and take the Real Techniques blending brush, and we're going to go ahead and bronze the face a little bit more darker, just because during the winter, I really do love that blown out glow. So we are going to go ahead and take that highlighting shade from the Tarte Pro Glow palette and go ahead and highlight the top of our cheekbones, our nose, the cupid bow, the bridge of our nose, as well as above the eyebrows. So basically anywhere you do want that nice glow. So now you want to go ahead and take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and just go ahead and run it all throughout your eyebrows. And in a couple of seconds, you'll realize my camera died. I was super upset because I had about 5 minutes recorded and it just vanished. But while I was gone, we did go ahead and apply the same 2 eyeshadows on the lower lash line. And then we are going to go ahead and take the same black mascara and go ahead and apply it as well. And then for some reason, something was missing in my eyes, so I did go ahead and take that highlighter shade and apply it on the inner corners. And then to go ahead and finish off the look, we are going to go ahead and take the Ciate setting spray, go ahead and spritz it all over our face, and then take any kind of beauty blender, and then go ahead and pat that down. And then I did realize I forgot to apply a lipstick, so we did go ahead and apply the MAC lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. And that completes our look for today. And that did complete our look for today. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Make sure you please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys back next week. Thank you. Bye.